Hello heroes, Joe Smith here. And just when you think you've heard it all, some other news story comes along that just blows your mind. This past week happened in Minnesota. A 36-year-old unnamed female Instacart franchise owner. Yes, they're not employees, they're franchise owners, despite what they might believe or think. If they actually read the terms and conditions of the contract and understand how it all works, they're actually franchise owners operating their own delivery business, just like Uber drivers or Uber taxi cab or independent taxi cab owners hiring Uber to get them customers and handle logistics and billing and whatnot, office work. Now, this person has a food delivery business, 36-year-old female, unnamed in the article, in Minnesota, has a grocery delivery business and licensed the Instacart brand name for her business franchise agreement, and hires and pays Instacart to advertise and market and get her customers for her delivery business. And she was delivering about $50 worth of groceries to this elderly couple's home in Minnesota. And when the woman got there, the couple came out to help get the groceries out because there's a lot of snow on the ground and in the streets and driveways, and didn't want her to slip and fall, or was afraid she'd get the car stuck or something. So they went out to help her, this elderly couple in Minnesota. And when they got there, or when they went outside, they heard her pull off or that, and then they got their boots on and coats or whatever. But then when they got out, she was driving the car back and forth in the driveway, and they thought maybe she got stuck. And then the woman yelled out at them to look at the note on the back of the receipt that's stuck in the wreath on their front door. And then the woman drove off. The note on the back of the receipt said, Instacart doesn't pay its employees, find another slave, and fuck the police pigs. All because they had a flag on their house or front yard that was one of them thin blue line support the police flags. Well, first off, this woman isn't making any money with her business, or if Instacart charging her too much for the services that they perform for her, she's more than welcome to do her own advertising, find her own customers, and do her own billing, or to quit her business and go find a new job. That's the thing, all these people think business owners are making millions of dollars doing absolutely nothing. They realize then after they get a business or start a business, they find out that they end up working for free half the time and minimum wage for the other half the time. And that their employees actually make more money than they do. Well, it ain't Instacart's fault that this woman's business isn't successful. She can advertise to find her own customers and charge them whatever they want, or whatever she wants, if they're willing to pay it. But she's licensing an Instagram franchise, or Instacart franchise, not Instagram. It seems like everything's named Insta nowadays. But she's licensing an Instacart franchise, and and going by the rates that they think people are willing to pay. But on top of all this, on top of the nasty note, on top of her yelling at this elderly couple, she threw $50 worth of groceries that this elderly couple had a budget for on the ground, on the driveway, and then this 36-year-old woman, a 36-year-old white woman, ran over them back and forth several times. That's why she was driving back and forth, forward and reverse. She ran over their groceries, their food, and smashed the stuff. How's that for customer service from a business owner? No wonder her business is failing if that's how she treats her customers. All because she didn't like some flag that they're waving. And then this white woman called these white elderly couple racist. Because they had an American flag with a blue stripe on it. Because some black guy trying to escape police custody died of a fentanyl overdose. That was already an ex-felon. So if you support the police, then you must be racist because some black ex-felon that tried to murder a pregnant black woman prior, and was a felon because of it, died of a fentanyl overdose while trying to escape police custody while they were trying to take him to the hospital. It means you're a racist. Oh, if that's the case, there's been one white parade massacre by a racist black person, and the second one in Florida, the first one in Wisconsin, second one averted in Florida by another racist black person. There's been a few white people killed recently by racist black people. Like Joe Smith said in that other video, we could play the racist game if you want to. Let's start pointing out all the black people killing white people. Must be racist. They kill someone that's a different race, so it must be racist. All the black people that rob white store owners must be racist. That's why Joe Smith said in that other video that's calling everyone racist, getting out of hand here. Kyle Rittenhouse got kicked in his head while he laid on the ground by a black guy, the black felon. So Kyle must be racist. Yeah, jump kick guy. He was a black racist. Well, found that out a couple weeks ago. Well, when Joe Smith was banned, guy kind of talked about that in another video here yet. So the only racist involved in the Kyle Rittenhouse case was a black guy. It's almost Christmas. It's just days before Christmas. Snow's on the ground there in Minnesota. And a 36-year-old woman running a food delivery business throws her customers groceries that they can barely afford because prices shot up because of Bidenflation. On the ground, on the driveway, and then ran over them with her car several times, and then called the elderly couple that she's never met before a racist.